It's after lunch and your kids are coming in so calm and joyful and there's no drama, right? Wrong. No, it seems like after lunch, that time is just a little bit extra electrified, right? They have food in their tummy, they've had some outside time, their energy level is high. And so we need to kind of bring that back into balance with something calm. Today, we're gonna walk through that after lunch recess routine and how to get your kids back focused in an easy and engaging way. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, let's jump right in. Your kids are coming in. They are full of energy. What are you going to do? Well, to help that energy level balance out, you are going to need to do a few things. When I taught kindergarten and first grade, I loved to go before the kids even came back, turn the lights down really low. I would put on some very soft classical music, barely audible, just like when you go into a fancy restaurant. The lights are low, the music is playing, you're instantly like, shh, right? It just does something. So set the stage. The second thing that I did is I made dots for each of my students. Each student had a dot and it's just made out of, grippy shelf liner. Okay, I would just trace those, cut them out. It's kind of fun. And each student would have a dot. And these are so handy for so many reasons. But for after lunch, I would go ahead and put it around the room. And if Grace and Robbie shouldn't be together, I would make sure that Grace was over here and Robbie was over here. And Aiden, I can put Aiden wherever. Aiden is, one of my golden kids. So I could put Aiden way over there and kind of a little bit out of eye shot. I know Aiden is going to do good. And I can put this person here and this person here. And so every day I would just go around and put their dots. With their dots, a few books. Sometimes, as we got better, they would grab their own books. So when the students came in, hung up their coats, grabbed a few books, find their dots on the floor, lay there for a few minutes while I took attendance, if I remembered. Comment below how many times you have forgotten to take attendance. I know I am not the only one. Am I the only one? I might be the only one. Confessions of a forgetful teacher. But sometimes things just get going so that you're just like, attendance, who cares? But these are also great for attendance because you can kind of look around the room. If there is a dot all by itself, it's like, what? Oh, Grace, where's Grace? You guys, where's Grace? They're like, oh, she got hurt on the playground. She had to go see the nurse. Or, oh, her mom came and picked her up. Call the office. Did Grace get picked up by her mom? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Oh, okay, thank you. So making sure that all your little kids are where they need to be, super important. So they get in, they get calm, you take attendance, you take a little deep breath. And you're gonna have kids like, oh, wait, I need your help, I need your help. And stuff like that. You say, okay, we will do that in a second. You do your job first. Go and do your job first. And then when we get settled in, then you can come talk to me. Half the time, they totally forget anyway, right? And so during this time then, I had a few things going on when they were nice and quiet. The first thing I would do is I would start to give them some choice. You'll notice that this routine is going to be consistent. I would do this routine day after day after day. There was no guesswork on how this was going to play out. They did it the same, okay? So it needs to be consistent. It needs to be calm. It's nice and calm. Do you see a theme here? Consistent, calm, and choice. They have choice now. I have everybody down. They're nice and quiet. Now they can start having some choice on some activities. So, because some kids are not going to be able to sit there for 15 minutes looking at a book. They're just not, okay? They're just not developmentally ready to lay there quietly by themselves for 15 minutes to look at books. So you give them some choices. My choices were look at a book, draw a picture, do a color sheet, do an independent game. And they have their independent game folders right here, right? That many of you have seen. Oops. Right there. So they have their own games in there. Now, this is an independent game, but some of these games in here are partner games. It requires a partner or for you to play against yourself. And so they did have the option, if they wanted to read a book with a partner, they could quietly go together. Now, no, 3 people cannot be together, because we know that when 5 and 6 and 7-year-olds have 3 in a group, it no longer is a quiet thing. If it's just 2, it's pretty good. 3, no, it's no longer quiet. So it has to be quiet during this time. It has to be calm. They have some choice in this matter. I also had like a special set of books that some of my kids love to do, so they could go and pull a couple of those, like Star Wars Easy Reader books. They love those, and they would go and pull those and put them back. Another quiet thing that I let them do are Legos very quietly at their dot. They could come and get a bag of Legos and work with the Legos. You could set it up as, you could have 20 bags of Legos and give them a little chart, and they can mark off, okay, I did Lego bag number 1, I did Lego bag number 2, I did Lego bag number 3. And so that is going to keep them quiet and occupied for a while. Why is this important? Well, for a few reasons. At my school, it was kind of expected that after lunch spot was a calm and quiet time. Okay. And a lot of teachers decided to just have it like super quiet, and everybody lays down and everybody's quiet and nobody's getting up. I couldn't do that because I felt like I was babysitting, and I never liked babysitting. I like to have my kids doing something. All right. And so during their independent time, I am also doing something that I need to do and not be bothered. And I wonder if you know what that is. It's not prep. This is not a prep time. And sometimes I would use it for prep, and then I would be like, oh, why did I do that? Because this time is so perfect for assessments, individual assessments. This is the perfect time because it's not super fun, right? It's quiet, and you can grab a few kids in a 10-15 minute time and do some individual assessments with them. Or if you're all caught up on your assessments, said no teacher ever, then you can do some like pre-teaching for the concepts for the afternoon for some of your kiddos that are going to need that pre-teaching. It's perfect for that. And then at the end of the quiet time, I would put on a song that they knew every time. I would put that on very quietly, pick up their dots and put them in a special pile ready for the next day. And then I would start a new song. It was usually a counting song or a math song on YouTube, get everybody up and going, and then sit down and we would start our afternoon routines. I hope that little overview of what happens after lunch in my classroom helps you with yours. Go ahead and pull and pick things that you liked. What you did like, would you please comment down below and tell me what you did like and what you're going to try in your classroom so that I kind of know what are the good things and what are the not so good things, okay? And make sure to give a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing so you don't miss any more videos. And again, my name is Angie, and I was in the classroom for 25 years, and I really did not like that after lunchtime. It's chaos. I just, no thank you. Remember, the creator of the universe loves you, and I think you're pretty amazing too. I really do. I hope you have a great day. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.